live, uncut, unedited, tell the truth and shame the devil. I love being
All
black.
right.
All right. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in, people. Come on in. Come on in. This is live, uncut, unedited. This is where we tell the truth and shame the devil. Come on in. We got some stuff going on out here in Dalton. I see are a lot of people out here are going on. Come on in, people. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. This is where we tell the truth and shame the devil. Come on in. Come on in. All right. Come on in. We talking about why y'all bothering Super Mayor Tiffany, Super Dalton Mayor Tiffany. It's a lot going on, people. And all right, Super Mayor Tiffany Henyard. All right. Come on in, people. Come on in. And, you know, I want to say in this video, have nobody paid me to talk about this. Nobody influenced me to talk about this. Um, I know Tiffany. I don't know her like that. Um, and I'm trying to figure out what's going on in Dalton. It's a whole lot brewing in Dalton. Is it jealousy? Are y'all mad at a black woman? Got it going on? Or what is it? What is it? And I need to find out. I'm gonna let you guys talk. I'm not gonna blast the black sister. I'm hold on, a person, put your phone on mute till I call on you, okay? All right. Caller, 1818. Caller. All right. Caller, you hear me? All right. Just come on in. Why y'all bothering Tiffany? Superman. Nino Brown. All right. Come on in, people. This live, uncut, unedited. Unedited. Come on in. We see it all over the news. Come on in, people. Come on in. This is live, uncut, unedited, unedited. Come on in. This is where we tell the truth and shame the devil. I want you guys to come on in. Come on in. Come on in. I'm live, uncut, and unedited. Caller, I'm going to ask you one more time now. I need you to put it on phone on mute. All right, do that for me, caller. Thank you. Thank you, caller. All right, you're going to get a chance to talk. All right, guys, I need you guys to share this video, and we're going to talk about Tiffany tonight, the super mayor of Dalton. And you know, I believe a lot of people out here that live out in Dalton. First of all, let me say I don't live out in Dalton. I'm not paid to make this broadcast at all. I don't have a skin in the game. I don't own property in Dalton. I drive through Dalton, but it's nothing. I have been to Dalton's. I've been to a protest in Dalton a couple of times. I've been to some of their board meetings, and man, we're gonna talk about it. I notice a lot of YouTubers, they're making videos about Dalton. I mean, they know more about Dalton than I live close to Dalton. I mean, what's going on, people? What is going on out here? This is live, uncut, unedited. I tell you, this is live, uncut, unedited. This is where we tell the truth and shame the devil. I need you guys to share this video, tag this video. We're talking about the super mayor in Dalton. Super mayor in Dalton. This is live. Tiffany. A lot of you guys know Tiffany, know of her. She's been all in the news on Fox. She's been on the YouTube, on the bloggers. All the bloggers are going against her and what's going on. Yeah. So, and let me just say this. Let me just say this. Let me just say this out of all honesty. I met Tiffany a couple of times, talked with her on telephone and things like that. I've never asked her for anything or, you know, a favor or anything. So there's no skin in the game for me or nothing like that. So I just want to get that out there. Nor am I being paid to make this video. All right. But I want to hear from the public. I want to hear from people that support Tiffany. And I want to hear from some people that's do support Tiffany. So I'm not going to just have people coming on here because you don't like Tiffany, but I want some supporters of hers to come on here and tell us why you support Tiffany. You know, we need to know it. This is live, uncut, unedited. This is where we tell the truth.
Tell the truth.
And what?
And shame the
That's
devil.
what I want you guys to do. Tell the truth and shame the devil. This is live, uncut. I'm going to get to share this video. Make sure you guys share this video, like this video. This video is real, and this is nothing fake. Again, I'm not being paid to make this video, nor was I a request to make this video. I'm doing this on my own, and I want to be fair. Just like I tell anybody, I allow Democrats to come on my podcast. I allow Republicans to come on my podcast, and I let them be free. You know, I let them be free. As anybody know, I am a registered Democrat, but I do vote for both parties when it's necessary. I'm just letting you know that. I have done it in the past. Yeah. All right. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Make sure you guys share this video. Share this video. Why y'all bothering Super Mayor Tiffany? Why y'all bothering her? All right. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. All right. Shirley Lindsay. All right. Caller, got to hold up now. I'm going to call on you. Just hold on. Renita McDonald. Hey, I love the skin in, man. That's right. I love my skin. I'm in too. Debbie Liggins, what's going on? Tamara, all right. Kenny Nicole, what's going on? Cash, no one's bothering her, Uncle Martin. They just want to see her where the funds are going. Okay, cool. And call in. Call in. Proud Allender. You know, she's a black sister, right? Shouldn't we take up for her or what? Live, uncut, unedited. Sharice Wright, what's going on, Sharice? All right, plenty of shootings. All right. Tiffany Wilson, what's going on, Tiffany? All right, Sherry, I see you, Sherry. All right, I need some calls to call in. Come on, call in, people. All right, call in. Call in. We need some callers. And now listen, now when I ask you, I'm going to ask you, are you for Tiffany or are you against Tiffany? Now, that's what I'm asking you because I want to make it even. I don't want to make this broadcast all against Tiffany. I want to keep a balance. Remember, I said I was not asked to make this video, nor was I paid to make this video. I want to get that out clear in the air because I don't want nobody to say, oh, somebody paid him to make that video. No. Nobody paid me to make this video. I want to know what's going on in Dalton. I don't live in Dalton. I don't have a skin in the game about Dalton. I don't own property in Dalton. I don't do business in Dalton. So, hey, there's nothing in it for me. All right. I have a couple of callers. Okay. 331 area code. Come on, caller. Talk to me. 331 area code.
Hey, man.
How you doing?
All right, here.
All right.
I'm just calling just to say that you have a real nice live what's I call it, show. But it's very interesting where you can come together and talk and share and talk. You know, we all supposed to come, you know, together and love on one another, you know, and support each other and be educated. But we can't be educated if we don't learn how to, you know, get along with one another.
Okay.
Talk to one another.
Okay. Can I ask you where one of y'all got to make a noise? Put y'all 3699. Put your phone on mute because I hear a lot of wind. Okay, go ahead, my sister. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Ask me something.
Okay. All right. So, do you know who Tiffany is? Have you heard about?
No, I really don't.
Okay. You really don't. Okay.
I don't know too much.
Okay. All right. Okay. You don't know too much about her, Dalton, because she's been all in the news here in the city of Chicago. She's been a lot of YouTubers or vloggers. I always say vlog, but it's vlogger with the V, talking about her. And, you know, a lot of them saying a lot of negative things. And some of the things may be true. Let me just say that. And I don't know where they get their information from, but they're getting their information. So I want somebody to talk about it. Go ahead. Finish making your statement. I don't want to cut you off. Go ahead. Because I'm still waiting on people to call in.
Okay, but
Anyway.
I was just saying
Go ahead.
though, whatever, I'm not perfect, you ain't perfect.
Right.
But be thankful that we can come together first. See, that's why we can't get nowhere. If we can't judge, that's being judgmental, right?
Mm-hmm.
You said shame that devil.
Tell the truth, shame the devil.
And while you pointing fingers, you got to look at the fingers that's pointing back at you.
Mm-hmm.
We got to look to the Lord. Let him. We don't get away with nothing. We all know that.
Mm-hmm.
So we want to be mindful of each other, and we need to learn how to share. That's all.
Okay.
That's not nice. I'm from Chicago, but I'm out in Elgin.
Okay.
I get along with everyone. Whoever God lets past me, I speak. Hello. Bless you. Send blessings. We got to learn how to speak blessings. He said, speak blessings, not curse. If you speak negative, you're opening the door for the enemy.
Okay. Now let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question, sister. Let me ask you a question. I agree with everything you said, but that there's coming a time that where we got to call things out, and we can't call it, Joe. We got to call it out. Some things have to be called out. When it's wrong, it has to be called out. And sometimes we have a tendency to call that being negative. But some things, when correction, some people have to, even myself, I had to be corrected. I make mistakes. I'm not perfect in some things. Like personally, I know Tiffany. I wouldn't say I'm a close friend of hers, but I know Tiffany. We've done business together. And I've done some videoing for her. She paid me. So I mean, it's a lot going on in Dalton. I really don't really talk about Tiffany, but I see a lot of things that's going on in Dalton, and it don't look good for her. And I'm trying to figure out, do she got any close friends that's really close to her and give her some advice? Because everybody on YouTube is going in on her. These radio stations going in on her. Fox News and other news and attorneys. It's so much going on. I mean, just if you look at my screen right now, it was I think Fox News interviewed some people, some businesses. Now the very next day, you see this sign they put on. That's retaliation, and that's not good. That's not good. And I'm not dogging Tiffany out because, again, I don't have a skin in the game. I have no skin in the game. Nobody asked me to make this video. I'm making this video because I want to make it. But let me go to the next caller. Hey, caller, 3699. Are you for her?
Martin.
Are you for her, against her, or what's your position on this?
Can you hear me?
Loud and clear. Go ahead.
Okay. Well, my opinion is, like you said, it doesn't look good. I don't know her personally to say anything good or bad, but looking from position, me looking in on the outside, it's a lot of questionable activity going on. And yes, I did see a clip where there was a black man that owns a U-Haul storage facility, and he is alleging he called the FBI. Now I seen that, and the news was talking to him, and he said that he did not donate to something that she suggested that he donate to, and he said he started getting harassed by the Dalton police. He got raided, all types of foolishness, and he got fed up and called the FBI. So she is rubbing a lot of people the wrong way, if it's true what he's alleging. Now, I don't know. We don't know if that's the case. But, I mean, he wasn't hiding his face in that news clip, and the reporter that's doing it said that the reason that he believes that he's being targeted. He's being targeted because of that. So it's a lot going on. I mean, my father has been in Dalton for, 36 years. Now, my siblings went to school out there. I have a few girlfriends that are homeowners out there. And they're not happy with her either.
Mm.
You know, they go into the town meetings, and so I get a little fill-ins from people that live in Dalton and people who have lived in Dalton 35, 36 years, property owners. And like you said, it's just not looking good. You know, I don't know her personally, but a lot of things that she's doing, it's very questionable. You know, it appears to be quite a bit of misappropriation of funds.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they're alleging. That's what this is all about.
Mm-hmm.
Her character, I don't know her character, so I can't say if she's a good or bad person. Anybody can fall victim by their own hands of misappropriating funds. So, I mean, that's just it doesn't look good for her though, and it looks like she's headed down the wrong road and possibly facing federal charges, going to prison. That's what it looks like.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just going to say it. Sometimes we have to be careful about the positions that we accept, because people will put you in a position to be the fall person. Okay?
Right.
They will put you in a position and have you take the fall. You take the bait. Now you're their guy or girl. So you have to be careful.
Okay.
So that's my take on it.
Also, I heard a lot of trustees have publicly spoken out against her, allegedly about the finances. So it's not looking good. It's not looking good. It's not looking good. You know, with the trustees. So
well, we've heard things though, Martin.
Right.
I mean, just
yes, we have.
A few years ago, I've heard things from. Like I said, I have people that live in Dalton. A questionable boyfriend. It's been alleged that she had him doing home inspections and going in people's homes, and his background doesn't align with that position. I've heard allegedly that there have been sex offenders on his payroll doing things. Now, if that's, I don't know if it's true, but I've heard it. Just because I heard it doesn't mean it's true though. But so, you know, they say she's running her village like the mob. Basically, I'll do what I want, when I want, and how I want. I do know that when the young lady was an associate of mine, it was her niece that got killed in that drive-through at Baba's. That was an associate of mine's niece, and Alexis. And it was horrible things being done to them, and they were just protesting. And they were.
I was a part of that. I was protesting nothing.
Yeah. So things that just aren't right. You're using the police as your muscle. That's not that's not the police's role to be your bullies and your muscle. And it's coming not all at the same time. It's too many alleged claims of her allowing the police to be her muscle, her bully muscle, and that's something that is not right either. So, if it's true.
Okay, thank you, Carl. Just hold on. We go to some people. I need to hear from some Dalton residents as well. But I understand that you said your father lives in Dalton. Okay, hey, caller, area code 912. 912. I believe that's Sarge. Hey, Sarge.
Hey, what's going on, Martin?
What's going on? So, what you hearing about the super mayor? Why are y'all bothering Tiffany? What's going on?
Oh, man, it's a whole YouTube. It's a whole.
Well, let me ask you: are you for her or against her? If I may ask.
I'm against her.
Why are you against her?
Because she's misusing taxpayers' money.
Okay.
It's a whole YouTube page of trustees, dog trustees. They got their own YouTube page. And they put all the information out there.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Yeah, you got them situations where they'll give somebody a doggone ticket and, parking, whatever it is. Next thing you know, it's in double, then it's in tripled, and they trying to, strong arm you, talking about doing this and that to you in Dalton.
Do you know anyone personally live in Dalton, sir?
Yeah.
Okay. What do they have to say about her? Have you spoken to
the same thing that I'm saying, but they ain't gonna say it.
No, I probably
publicly.
Okay.
But I will.
They don't want the retaliation. They don't want the retaliation because there's a lot of alleged claims of retaliation.
Yeah, but I will, because see, when I had to go up there for a funeral, and I was staying out that way, I got a doggone ticket, parking ticket when I went.
How long ago
give
was
me
that?
a little something to eat. Oh, this was about.
No, we talking about right now.
Yeah.
We ain't talking about.
Okay, hold on,
Okay.
Martin. But
Go
can
ahead.
I get to it?
Go ahead.
Now, I get a call from these folks talk about I owe X amount of money from some parking ticket. See, because in the state of Georgia, your license plates are connected to your cell phone. If they got your license plate number, they got your cell phone number too, and your home address. It's all together in Georgia. So, but they ain't got no power with the DMV. So they called me up talking about pay this money.
Okay.
You owe us $750. I said, well, you got to address me by my first
What year
name.
was this? What year is this?
This was 2 years ago.
Okay. Was she in office then? Yeah, I think she was in. Okay.
Yes, she was.
My phone.
Okay.
And I can still talk to you.
Okay.
Yeah, she was. And I told her, well, you can address me by my my first and real name. Call me Mr. Crime, because crime don't pay. I'm not paying you a damn thing. And I posted the video on YouTube.
Okay.
I'm like, they will never get that money from me. You can't suspend my place. You can't do nothing to me. And the next time I come up to doggone Illinois, let me drive my car back up there. Step to me if you want to. I got something for you.
Okay.
You don't want this smoke. Y'all used to them other ones.
Right.
Okay?
All right. Hold it. Let me go.
Outside of that, she had that giveaway, that $1 million giveaway. The $1 million was money that's supposed to be spent on the elderly and the people that have issues with food prices, or they need a little extra money for their utilities or their rent. All of that.
Hold on, old timer.
That was the taxpayers' money she was giving away.
Right. Okay. I put your phone on mute. If I'm not, I'll call on you guys. Put your phone on mute. You still can listen. Okay. All right. Oh, all right, Sarge. Let me go to the next caller. Okay.
Okay. I got plenty of dirt to throw on her.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Hold on. Is it dirt that you made up or you throwing on, or is it dirt she did now?
Oh no, this is actual dirt. Like I said, I got people that live there.
Okay.
I know the dirt.
Okay. All right. Let's go to the next caller. I'm calling you by your last 4 digits of your telephone number. 8193. Caller 81. Yeah. Hey, how you doing? Are you for Tiffany or against her?
Optimistically, I'm for. I'm being around Dalton since.
Okay, well, I want to hear from
30 years. My ex-wife is from.
Okay. I want to hear from it. Come on, because I don't want all.
All right, my ex is from Dalton. I've been around Dalton area since it was a white area, and the transition to black people. And I'm from Harvey. And when the Kellogg was the mayor of Harvey, everybody was allegation on him. Probably it's a lot of the media has always controlled the narratives. I don't know what's the situation, but if she did something, she's a mayor, a young woman. I think she's 27, 28 years old.
No, she's 30. I think
she works for the.
I think she.
Okay, then she works also for the Thornton Township. She has a job for them as well.
Mm-hmm.
And she works both jobs. But with the media, they went to Kellogg's house with allegations, and he's still at home. He ain't in jail. So until you always innocent until found guilty. I always believe that case.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of times with the media, with a black person, she might have been a little bit because at the same time she wasn't a young brother, one in Robbins, and he was a young mayor, and they was both comparing him how would they do and stuff. And she's been doing a lot of stuff making her media attention, but sometimes politicians like attention. When you get news, you always looking like you want to find out good or bad. You still getting in the news.
Mm-hmm.
So the things don't look good with the media telling. I don't know the inside deal because Brother Rogers was doing a pretty good job before she came in there.
Right. Let me ask you a question, sir.
Dalton is the transition. There's a lot of white folks that it ran out of Dalton in the early 90s, and it was all black.
Sir, let me ask you a question. Okay, what are some of the things that the news is saying about Tiffany? That's all I'm asking. What are they saying?
Well, it's inappropriate. using funds not allocated for things that she using them for.
Okay.
Taking trips and, you know, I don't know if they got a bookkeeper or everybody. That'd be easy to find out that, you know, if they would have somebody review the books of the town or the city or whatever it is. So that wouldn't be a hard way to find where the funds go and what, you know, anywhere that could be an easy fix. So, you know, not knowing it is, but hopefully, you know, I'm optimistic for her, but if it has happened, it'll be a lesson learned for her because, you know, sometimes it's just, you want to be governing the people, not trying to make an image for yourself. And unfortunately, she's been putting it about herself. If you're a servant of the public, your job is supposed to make that community a better place to live for everyone.
Okay. Anything else you'd like to say? Add to that? Anything else, sir?
Well, hopefully if they can, if, you know, she could, usually if a person accused of something, I guess you either going to come forward and address it. Or in her case, I guess she not. I guess she waiting on whoever is opposing her to find the facts, if there's such facts against her. But I used to see another black person, because you remember a city politician did the same thing. They got extortion cases where they were threatening people for zoning stuff, and all the aldermen that went to jail over trying to strong arm people over money, trying to get some permits and such. So, you know, if that's the case, you know, she going to pay the price because, you know, this America, and that's what they do. That's all I got.
Okay. I need you guys to hit like on the button. We're going to the next caller. You can hang around, call if you want to. It's okay. I might come back to you. We're going to the next caller, 2409. 2409 caller. Come on, caller. You're live on.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes. Are you for Tiffany or
Absolutely.
are you against her? Are you for her? Okay, well, let's hear why you're for. Huh? Are you for her or against her?
I'm not for her.
Okay.
I started out for her. I'm a 25 plus year Dalton resident.
Okay.
I started out for her until I realized that she was selling myself, the trustees, and the residents a pack of lies. I am now totally against her. Totally. And to the caller that was on prior to me, watch the YouTubes and you will see, watch the Dalton Trustees page. They give you Tiffany in her own words, refuting herself. She lies and she tells off on herself. She is a pariah. She is using taxpayers' monies, and the proof is in the pudding. And I want to be there when they take her down. And I hope she's listening.
She's a
Kelly.
Yeah. Okay.
Now, my name for the record is Carolyn Avent. I apologize to my residents here in Dalton for siding with her. I saw the error of my ways, and I stand on everything I say. Everything they say she's doing, she is a dictator. She is a young person, and she had a chance to make history. But she won't listen. She's got no sense, and she surrounded herself with the wrong people. Look at the village administrator. He was in court the other day for bankruptcy, for lies. Everybody she surrounded herself with. I don't have a problem with people who've gone to jail and redeemed themselves, but put people where they should be. Don't put me in harm's way because you are in charge. It's just that simple. And as I said, I sided with her in the beginning, but absolutely not. And for the person that says they are for her, then you are not looking at the facts. I'll give you a prime example. She blasted one of our trustees when he took some bills out. Cooper's Hawk, Aurelio's Pizza, Bloomington Hotels and things. She said they were for the seniors, the homeless, and the prisoners. We got Baymont Inn, we got Italian Fiesta, we got places in Dalton. Why isn't she putting that money in Dalton? Because she lies. People got to wake up and they got to listen and they got to learn. We let people tell us what they want us to know. And if you're listening to the wrong person, you're going to Pied Piper yourself right on down that path with them. I hope they all go to jail.
Wow.
Any questions for me?
Yes, I got another question. Okay.
Because I can give you the skinny.
Okay, well, I'm asking. Listen, I don't have a skin in the game. I'm not being paid to make this video. No one requests for me to make this video. I didn't even know earlier I was going to make this video. So I know Tiffany personally. I don't have a personal relationship with her like that, but I've done work for her. I've filmed at the Dalton Village for a couple of times. And also I protest for Alexis Wilson, the young lady that got killed in Baba's. I did that. So
bless you.
Yeah, I did do that. I stood with the family on that. So I just want to get that out there because I don't want nobody to say, oh, the crime chase, he out there, somebody paid him. No. I want to hear both sides. Because I don't live in Dalton. I don't do business in Dalton. I don't own a property in Dalton. So it's not a skin in the game for me at all. So I just wanted to know what's going on.
I got plenty of skin in the game. Okay. I got plenty of skin in the game. I pay taxes. I live here. So the good I reap, the bad I reap. Okay. I'm not reaping a lot of good right now. People here are paying to play. I know this personally. If you don't pay to play, you're out of the game. That is unconscionable and that is unconstitutional.
Well, can you?
I have a problem with Kwame Raoul. Okay. We got a black man that we put in office and he's not helping us. We got a governor. Come election time, everybody gonna fill my mailbox up and want me to vote for them. Where are you now when I need you? Where are they now? Why are we 2 years into this? This shit ain't rocket science. The FBI, Ray Charles can see what's going on here.
Can you explain a little bit more about that police getting paid all that money, that cop getting paid all that money? You know a little bit about that. I heard about that too as well.
Well, can't figure that one out because I was a cop and I ain't never worked 303 hours in a one pay period. Unless I didn't sleep. Unless I didn't sleep, or unless I got paid when I wasn't working.
See, and that's the part right there, sister. Because if you go,
hold it, brother.
Hey, Martin, if you go 24 hours a day,
brother Sarge, let the sister talk. She on the road now. I want to hear her out. I want to hear her out. She said she's not afraid to speak out.
I know the officer. I know the officer. He's been nothing but kind to me. But right is right and wrong is wrong. We have a police chief or an ex-police chief that is now coming at the village of Dalton. He know we ain't got no money. But you stayed here when this was going on, which means you were culpable in it. Now all of a sudden, when she comes at you, now you want to come at us? If you had any integrity, you'd have walked away when the bullshit was going on. Now, and they know where I live. So when you get back on here and I tell you they retaliated against me, I'm like the other caller. I got something for them. Come on.
Well, if they retaliate against you, you call me because I'm definitely gonna go to your house and point them out. You know, I'm good.
Well, I tell you what, this town gonna be named after me if they do.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's
the township needs to get rid of it too. But I know them white folks in South Holland and all them other places, they ain't gonna let this go down again. She ain't coming back here in this township. She needs to look in the mirror.
See, Martin, what the sister
they shouldn't have told me to call in, Martin. You done got me upset.
And that's okay. But you know what? Listen, I want to be fair because anybody know me. I allowed Republicans and Democrats to come on here and talk, say whatever they want to say. I always tell people I am.
Well, I was honest. Yeah, I was honest.
And that's what I want you to be.
I backed her in the beginning.
Right.
I backed her. Right. Yes, I was out there saying vote for Tiffany because she fought the mayor we wanted to get rid of. Right. She was the best option I felt that we had, but I told her personally, I said, Tiffany, surround yourself with the right people and listen. She did neither of those, and she pounced on the trustees that were willing to help her, that were willing to give her a chance. She says they rode on her coattails. They all got more votes than she did. So how did they ride on her coattail? Wow. Sound like they brought her in.
Mm.
Mm.
And 82% is actually probably 8 or 9%. You got to realize that all of Dalton don't vote.
Mm-hmm.
So she ain't got 82% of nothing. Figment of her imagination.
Mm.
Mm.
Okay, can I ask you another question on a positive note?
Yes,
Can
sir.
you tell me anything
Yes,
that
sir.
she's done good for Dalton? Can you tell me anything that
Let me see. I don't go to the dances. I don't ice skate.
Okay.
You know, so no, I cannot.
Okay.
Because all the negative she's done has knocked out all the good, whatever that might have been.
Okay.
Whatever that might have been, the negative has overshadowed it. So it's not even plausible to say that.
Okay. You're an honest woman, boy. You definitely an honest woman. Okay.
Absolutely, I am.
Don't hold on. Don't go away. Don't go away. Let me go to this next caller. I want to give everybody a chance to say something. 4093. Hey, caller, you're live. I think it's old timer. 4093. Hey, caller.
Yes, I've been following
Okay.
her.
Before you get
on the
started,
news.
Are you for her or against her? I'm asking you personally.
I won't say I'm against her.
Are you against her?
Not,
Or you? I'm asking you. Are you against her or for her? I still want to hear you out, but I just want to ask.
I'm for her.
Okay. Well, tell me why you for her.
Mm.
Tell me why you for her.
Well, because she's a young lady that appears to know something about the game of politics,
Mm.
and we need to have those minds in place. For one.
Okay. Do you live in Dalton? Sir?
No.
Okay. I'm going to. Okay. Go ahead. Continue to talk. Go ahead.
And I'm wondering, where is Andrew Holmes, a trustee, and how come he's not helping out with this situation? But he's all over Chicago. Now, it's
May
not
I interject?
good.
Sorry.
Okay, I'll let you interject. You go ahead. Go ahead. Go. Let me hear interject.
What?
Hold on. Let me hear.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead.
And I don't knock anybody. The gentleman just said he is not from Dalton, so therefore he had to think about whether or not he was for or against her, and I understand that. But I'm from Dalton, and you have to take in account that we live here. We're on the receiving end of this. She does not know anything about politics, and she's got idiots that are giving her the information she's using. If she knew something about politics, we wouldn't be like this. They talked about the Shaws. They talked about Riley. They talked about everybody, but we were never in this state with any of them. So that in itself says something. And Andrew Holmes, he ought to be in Chicago where he lives and where he belongs, not here. He is Dan Brown are the puppeteers. They are the only two trustees that back her. I don't care if she says I'm going to the bathroom, they gonna say yes. The only trustees that fight for us are the other four. And if you watch it, you'll see it. And if you don't see it, I don't know you, but shame on you.
Okay. Yeah, I was answering this question about being for her, and I said the reason why, because she was a young voice. Now, I totally disagree with what she's doing. And I've been involved in the political landscape, I would say, for over 30-something years. I've never seen anything quite like this right here. And I don't think that she should spend another day in office if she's, they should be able to vote her out of office. They voted her in, he should be able to vote her out. So let me
say this to you, sir. I appreciate you so much for that. I am a Black woman. I'm a Black mother. I'm a single parent of 2 children, grandchildren, great-grandchildren. So when she hypes a Black woman, she is an embarrassment to me. She is an embarrassment. She is not the only single Black woman in this world. She needs to get off of that because she has embarrassed all of us.
Right now she is. And my take is this here. Anybody that wants to run for the top mayor, the top job in the city, if you have not worked as a alderman, if you have not worked as part of the landscape of that runs the city on a day-to-day basis, I don't know where you get the nerve to run for the top job in the city. I mean, it just doesn't make sense.
She was a trustee for 8 years, so you would think she would come in and things would be better, right?
Mm-hmm. She should.
And that is what she ran on. That is what she ran on, and she did the total opposite. And the trustees have it in her own words.
Well,
sorry.
I mean, you know, trustees are like this here. They show up for meetings. They don't show up for meetings. They take their job serious. They don't take their job serious. They just vote up and down measures, you know, just to go along, just to get along. Then all of a sudden they want to run for the top job. So I've seen this play out in the whole city, in a lot of cities, especially the one that I live in. So I'll just say that right now she's not putting on a good show, but she's putting on the show and it's not even a good show. Yeah, she needs to step down and let somebody run the city. She needs to step down immediately and let somebody run the city, you know, especially if she's using taxpayers' money and she's getting paid. I disagree with everything that she's doing from what I see in the news. So I thought, you know, that by being a black woman, that she might have some knowledge of it, but she doesn't seem to have any good working knowledge of what it takes to run the city of Dalton. And I agree with the lady.
What is that they say? Everything that glitters ain't gold.
That's true with her, right? That's true. And she's not even a pace setter for somebody that's young that's coming behind her. She's not.
Absolutely. She has set black women back.
I'm a conscientious listener tonight, Martin. So I'll still be on, but I'm listening.
Okay. All right. We're going to go to the next caller. Thank you, sir. 2025. Hey, caller. This is live, uncut, unedited. You're next. 2025.
This is Dr. Zamona Davis.
Hey,
hello,
hey,
everyone.
Doc. How you doing, Doc? You back again, huh? You didn't.
am.
Doc, listen, tell your husband, don't get jealous now. You didn't fall in love with the live, uncut, unedited show. All right. All right. Come on with it. So are you for her or are you against her?
I am against her.
Oh, Superman. And tell me why.
Because she's always on TikTok making videos. She's a narcissist. You know, she's a true, what a classic narcissist is, and that's so sad. On February the 5th, she said in her own words, call her critics grandstanders who should get in line behind her. That's a true narcissist statement right there. She done told so many people, actually everyone that's a taxpayer in Dalton, thousands of dollars. I have so many family members that live in Dalton. Back in 2022, they had her on an investigation as Illinois Secretary of State for not paying the car that was $76,000 overdue. Then how all of a sudden she came up with the money and sent them a check. Where is the money going? She has a history of bad decisions making, and all I can say is she's a narcissist. And the young woman, I'm not going to call you young, but the woman that's on the phone, she is correct. She is saying everything. She's doing travel expenses on their taxpayers' money, fine dining on their taxpayers' money. That's not fair because I'm a taxpayer, too, for the city, and we're not cheap out here. And they are actually higher in Dalton in their taxes than they are in some parts of the city of Chicago. That's not fair to the taxpayer. She's too busy on TikTok dancing. You're supposed to be professional. I don't care if you're black, white, Puerto Rican, you're supposed to be professional at all times. She is taking advantage of her role, and she's belittling people. She's a narcissist, and yes, I am against her.
Okay.
That's all I have to say.
Okay, thank you so much. Next caller, 4248. 4248, you're next caller. I think that's Bill. Caller, 630. Yeah, hey, Bill, are you for her or against her?
I was indifferent, but looking at the actions, I'm I'm against it because she can't handle herself professionally. I don't live in Dalton, but I got my ears to the ground, and the thing she's doing it's like crazy. I know, and the average person on here know a lot of the allegations that she's getting ready to be facing, serious allegations, and it's illegal or underhanded stuff going on. And you had one of the biggest questions, but the lady that live in Dalton kind of answered it. Who is she? Where's her friends? Where's her family to put some brakes on her, and tell her, hey, you're doing this the wrong way, But the lady says she surrounds herself with people, I guess, yes, people. But it's crazy to think that you will put yourself out there in this predicament unless you just don't plan on being the mayor temporarily. It's crazy. It's mind-boggling. Where are your friends? Where are the real people? But like the lady that lived in Dalton stated, she don't want to surround herself with people that tell her the truth or what the reality is. But it looks like she's getting ready to pay for it. That's all I got to say.
Okay, thank you, sir. Listen, I need some Dalton residents to call, because this Dalton, you got a lot. If y'all know any Dalton people out there, call in. Okay, the next caller, 3260. Yeah. Well, you don't have to reveal your name. I'm just going to say the last 4 digits of your telephone number. I'm not going to say your name because I don't have your name. Your name is not appearing on the call ID. All right, caller, 3268. You're live, uncut, unedited.
Hey, what's going on, Martin?
Hey, how you doing, Mr. Roosevelt? Are you for her or against her?
Well, at first and stuff, since I'm not a Dalton resident and everything, it's still all of the news stuff came out. And, seeing what I have seen, again, doing more research, like the young lady who came from Dalton says,
for her,
I'm against her.
Okay, tell me why.
Because of certain things that I've heard about in the news. She cannot even answer a direct question when they asked her, well, did you take any tax money and go to Vegas? And, she tries to deflect. I hear a whole lot of, deflecting. That's what kind of stuff is going on. And then, like the young lady said, I went to YouTube, see, and I did much more research. Looked at some of the meetings and hear actually how she speaks and everything to people, how she wants to yell and scream and tell lies and call people names and even cuss. In order to be a mayor, as far as I'm concerned, first of all, I think that you need to have some integrity. What is integrity, everybody? Integrity is doing the right thing when no one is looking. So just because you have the power, or you call yourself the super mayor, even if you have the power and you might not get caught to do something wrong, it doesn't always mean that you always should, just because you have this kind of power. And, just because people speak up against you, using the Dalton Police Department as your personal muscle, all of this and all of that. And then, the way that you talk to people and everything, using cuss words, calling people the B word, using the F word, and all this other kind of stuff. What kind of, a person is this that you all voted for and everything there? That's just nothing but a filthy, ghetto, trash slut who just happens to hold this particular job. So it just goes to show you that having someone like that in office, that first of all, she has no goodness, no godliness, definitely. Look at all the stuff that comes out of her mouth. No integrity, definitely no discernment, definitely no nothing, no God, just nothing. And when it all comes down, when it all boils up, and when it all comes around, she's going to go to jail with a whole lot of other people. Some just like the Dalton resident who's on right now. Even though I don't stay in Dalton, sometimes in the next election, I wish I could even run against her. But I'm that. Someone who's that dirty might even have me killed or might even have me rubbed out. But it's a mess, pretty much.
Okay, well, let me ask you.
Someone like that should not be in office.
Okay, well, let me ask you a question. Now, in a court of law, you're you're innocent until proven guilty. So right now, she has not been really in a court of law. In the court of public opinion, she's guilty. But in the court of law, she's still innocent until proven guilty. She haven't been tried. She have not been arrested right now. I'm just saying, I'm not playing both sides, but I just want to give her the benefit of the doubt. You know, in some things it's obvious. So, all right, I like for
it might be true, but what you said, it just might be true. But look at how she is acting, and even though she knows she's under investigation for doing a whole lot of stuff, I mean, it just seems like the narcissism and the bad behavior has not changed. Because if I were in her position, if I knew that news channels and stuff were looking at me, if I knew my residents or something were looking at me, I would try to change up my attitude or whatever it is. I mean, just not much, but just a little. You would think of something that it would be some humbleness or something, or some humility. But I mean, I don't say anything. Not at all.
Okay. I want to go back to hold it. I want to go back to the sister that lives in Dalton, and I want to ask her a question. If you was if you was advising Super Mayor Tiffany Henyard, what would you tell her from this point right now? If you had to be one of her advisors, what would you tell her as being a black woman? What would you tell her?
She needs to step down. She can only hurt herself. She's on WGN WGN is coming on right now after the fire. She's on the news tonight, 3 nights in a row. At some point, you've got to know when to fold. It's time to fold.
Yeah, I like that.
But that's just it. She won't listen. She won't listen. And nobody will advise her because it's going to cut off their money. As long as they getting paid, they don't care what she does. That's what that's about. But there's got to be a certain amount of integrity somewhere. And the only people that are reaping all the negative from this are those of us that live here. Because when she's out, and she's going to be out, when she's out, look at all the wear that now goes on the new administration. New administration is going to have a hell of a job, and we're going to back them every step of the way.
Okay. Wow.
Wish I could run against her.
Wow, that's something.
I do too, but I don't have time. I just don't have a mind for it anymore.
Okay. Come on, Sarge. Sarge, you've been quiet.
Well, with that one there, just like Roosevelt said, she was on the news. They asked her, did she go to Las Vegas on the taxpayer money? She said, I don't know. They got receipts. Well, these are receipts from credit card. Well, I don't handle the credit card business, but your name is on these credit cards. Do you remember being in Las Vegas? Well, I don't know. I don't know if I was in. I don't know. How you not know if you was in Las Vegas? I mean, look at the news stories. This stuff is on there. And she says things. Well, you all are beneath me.
And she had the bubble gum hat. She had the bubble gum hat from Las Vegas sitting on the dais.
See there? Sitting right there out front for everybody to see. Talking about, y'all beneath me. Y'all can't tell me what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm handling business, trying to bring business to Dalton. And y'all try to tell me how to run business when y'all beneath me. I'm like,
let me tell you, there was a ice skating rink in South Holland. We did not need an ice skating rink in Dalton. There's a water park in Calumet City. We do not need a water park in Calumet City. If she was smart, she would have taken all 17 municipalities, found out what each had to offer, and tried to get all the municipalities to work together and handle and feed each other. Everybody go to the ice rink. Everybody go to the water park. Then we all help each other. But she's trying to make Dalton a Tiffanyville.
Yeah, but what about that little boyfriend of hers that had the car wash but wasn't paying the water bill? Remember that one?
Absolutely. Everybody else is paying it. But he closed down after they exposed it.
Yeah. The man had a whole car wash business running, and the doggone citizens of Dalton was paying the water bill for it. And he ain't doing nothing but profiting. I'm wondering who was paying the electricity. How did they have that hooked up? See?
We've got Christmas lights still on in this village. The village pays for it. Christmas lights are still hanging and burning as we speak.
Okay. Can I ask you a question?
Like I said, Martin, I got family that live out there.
Okay. I want to ask Miss a question. I don't know. And she said her name, but you don't have to repeat your name. Now, from my understanding, I saw the clip where the FBI interviewed a couple of businesses inside of Dalton. And the very next day, which I have a screenshot of up here, those businesses was retaliated against, shut down.
Well, that was not the FBI. That was the news media.
Oh, that was
the media went
okay.
in to talk to them.
Okay.
And 2 hours after that segment aired, they were shut down with no reasoning, no citations, no nothing. So what do you call that? That's why I say, people, open your eyes and look. Open your ears and listen. Don't be fooled. But as Black people, and I'm Black now, but as Black people, we'd rather sit back and let somebody tell us what's going on and tell us what to do than to figure it out for ourselves. But this crap out here is sitting in everybody's face.
See that?
So, the only people that like her are the people that she gives the parties for. If I could play bingo and win a refrigerator or a stove, I'd go play bingo too. Everybody's getting something. That's what it's about. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Everything's got a price to it.
I have another question. Now, I heard in the, I don't know, I was hearing in the news saying that some of the police cars was not paid and they were supposed to be repossessed. So did they handle that bill yet, or the vehicle's going to get repossessed?
They did handle that bill, but they did handle that bill.
Okay.
But that was thanks to one of our four trustees that we call the People's Trustees.
Okay.
When they get these notices, they send them, they ignore them. They send them, they ignore them. And when the media got wind of it, they get shamed into doing stuff. They get shamed into it. So now you got to wonder, since that money all of a sudden turned up and paid that bill and a few others, who got cut out? Who gonna get cut out the next go round? Because they putting money in their pocket. You can't give it all where it's supposed to go. You got to keep some for yourself. They've been doing that. Why change it now? Well, a lot of these people that are suing the village of Dalton should be suing the mayor. If she appointed you and hired you, then you should sue her. The village didn't hire you, sue her. A lot of things she's doing individually, file a suit. If I could file one, trust me, I would.
And then on top
and
of that,
not against the village.
What the woman that's from Dalton was talking about earlier when she said that you had police officers that were getting paid for 336 hours during one pay period, right? You know that's working 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, no off days for 2 whole weeks. Don't nobody work like that. No sleep at all, just 24 hours a day, every day, 2 weeks straight, no off days. That's the only way you can get 336 hours on a paycheck. And everything over 80 hours is time and a half. And then once you get doggone 40 hours above that 80 hours, it's double time. Come on, talk to me quick. Don't talk to me slick.
So,
well, that's because they're on call to do what she wants them to do whenever she's there.
Okay, so do it. Now let me ask you guys a question. Now, this podcast we have tonight, did nobody know I was going to do this? I just went on and did it. I think I called a couple people, said I was going to talk about Tiffany tonight, and want to find out some facts. So a lot of facts been thrown up. It's a lot of things have been done, have not been said. And like you guys said, a lot of you have relatives that live in Dalton, do business in Dalton, own a property in Dalton. and things like that. And you know, like the old timer got on, he said, well, he looked at her as a black woman, but he said, I can't take up for the wrongdoing she's doing. He said, I respect her as being a black woman, but he cannot support her doing wrong things in the village, you know, the village of Dalton. So it's a sad situation. I hate to see this happen, but we have to be real careful because going back to Harvey, remember all those allegations was on that mayor, Kellogg? He never went to prison. He never went to prison. He never went to prison. We heard so many things. I mean, the same way media press that Tiffany's getting, Mayor Kellogg, the ex-mayor, he was getting the same thing, but I've never heard of him serving any jail time on a state level or on a federal level. So it's, you know, it's rough, people.
Well, that means somebody on the state level didn't do their job, like people on the state level aren't doing their job over in Dalton right now. Because we have petitioned, we have sent letters to the governor, to the lieutenant governor, to Durbin, to Kim Fox, to Kwame, 17 people. We have sent letters, we've done everything until then we sent them to the media proving we were sending these letters. They ignored the voters, their constituents. They ignored us. But the minute the media started putting it out there and shaming them, now you got some action. This little bull on here about canceling her charity, that means the hill of beans to me. That is her. That's Tiffany personal. I could care less about that. $1,000 fine or ordering her not to collect any more money. I want you to do something about what she's doing in Dalton to this 20,000 people out here. I want you to do something about those wrongdoings. But we put all these people in office, not just Tiffany, Kwame, the senators, the governors, we vote them in. They all let us down because Dalton is proof of it. And if the rest of these communities don't see what's happening to Dalton, understand it could happen to them too.
Yeah, right.
Well,
now, see, the thing is this: some people
down to it, they will silence her, and y'all know what I mean. She's not in it alone. Yeah. There's some higher up. Powerful people. And I'm gonna tell you this. Remember the Chicago president that they found in the Chicago River? Okay. When they found him. So see, that young lady, she, you know, the super mayor, whatever. I'm not wishing.
Well, Welch's wife was our corporate attorney in the beginning. They probably coming after me with all blazing. I'm calling names like I'm crazy. His wife went from here as our corporate attorney, but the truth is the truth. She left here as our corporate attorney and became a judge.
Well,
so we know they're stepping stones. We all know they're stepping stones. But I'm going to tell you this. Everything that I have told you and anybody else from Dalton and every one of those podcasts from Dalton are true, and they're documents that prove it. The media has shown you we got receipts. So what more do you need?
Be careful. She better be careful because if they ever feel like she's gonna talk, you know what's gonna happen.
Oh, absolutely.
On top of it all, this is people I'm looking at. Remember Jesse Jackson Jr. and his wife got into that mess?
They both went down.
Now check this out.
You can't be too high.
Hold on, sister. Now see if you roll with me on this one here. Say I was your husband and that was us. Well, not that was us. Say that I was your husband, you my wife, and we just out here do something felonious. You think they're going to let us separate and go to jail separate times so at least one family's home with our kids?
No.
But that's what they did to Jesse and his wife?
That's exactly what they did.
When you get
that's
out,
exactly what they did. They'll put our kids in DCFS.
See what I'm saying?
Foster homes for our kids. I understand, because we only there for level. They don't care about us.
I'm with you.
They don't care about us. And if anybody can't understand why, as a 26-year homeowner, a senior citizen, that I sit here and I bring no negatives to the village. I try to do what I'm supposed to do. I pay my bills. I do everything like I'm supposed to. I follow the ordinances, everything. But I got a leader that won't follow the ordinances. I'm supposed to be pissed off.
Mm-hmm.
You can't tell me to bring my garbage can in off the street by 3 o'clock on Monday, and yours stays out there for 4 months.
See?
We got an ordinance that says something. I think everybody ought to be held to the ordinance. But you go around and you mess with certain people. People know who to mess with. People know who to mess with because everybody don't back down from them. Absolutely. A lot of Dalton residents feel this way. They won't speak up because they're concerned. You fool around and get a $5,000 water bill and ain't turn the water on in a week. You know, that kind of crap. That's retaliation. That's retaliation. And it's unfortunate, but yeah. And I applaud the people from outside of Dalton that call in with their thoughts, but until you walk in my shoes, you don't know how we feel out here.
That's correct.
Because it's not affecting you.
Right. And you know, that's why I made this statement. Hold on, guys. That's why I made this statement. First of all, I'm making this video. I'm not being paid. I wasn't requested to make this video. I don't own no property in Dalton. I don't do no business in Dalton. So it's no skin, nothing venture, nothing gain for me to make this. So that's why I wanted to
tell you now, WGN and Fox News, they have not altered anything. The media can turn things. I know that like you all, like we all do. The media has not had to, because they had everything they needed handed to them. It was here. I told some people, I told some of my trustees, we need to name a street after Planko and Ben Bradley. When we take our village back, we need to applaud these people that have helped us.
Well, who paid for
if you don't do
when she paid for the trip when she had the big parade and had the high-end DJs and all? Who paid for that?
Well, they come across the board. They come across the board, and our trustee house, one of our people's trustees, pulls it out. We keep refusing to pay it. I say we because I support them. We keep refusing to pay it, and they moan and bitch about they haven't been coming lately, so she probably paid them with a credit card. They haven't been to a meeting in months. She probably paid them.
They went for miles. I mean,
you remember when she had the little rapper? You remember when she had the youth summit and the rapper came out here and the next week he went to jail? You know.
Yeah.
It's sad. It's sad. And I left the city and came out here, and it wasn't like this. It wasn't like this when I came out here. We lose businesses. Pepe's was out here. I've been here 25 plus years. Pepe was here when I got here. Guess what? Pepe's is gone.
Well, who is
Pepe's is gone.
Have going into people's homes doing inspections and checking on ordinances that
they fired him. He did his time in jail. You know, he came out. I don't say he shouldn't have had a job. He just maybe shouldn't have had that job.
Right.
But she fired him. Home. She fired him, and he sued the village, and guess what? He got paid. So we like an open checkbook to people. We like an open checkbook to people. That's why we going bankrupt.
See, in certain jobs,
she'll get something at the township, and she'll put it on the warrant list for Dalton to pay. And our trustees pay attention, because other than that, everybody would be broke. Wow.
Yeah, so you gotta have.
I will put my hand on a stack of Bibles. I will put my hand on a stack of Bibles or on my children to anything I've said to you tonight. And I have talked to the FBI.
I believe you.
I got so bold, I called the U.S. Attorney of the Northern District and had him hook me up with the FBI. Now, I did that on my own, because something got to give out here. And the Dart's office, let me give them kudos. Dart's office answered one of our letters, and he sent investigators to talk to me. So there are people that are trying to help us. It's just not necessarily enough people and not the right people.
Well, there are
because the governor Kwame could have walked in here. Pardon me.
I did see some months back in the summertime. It was a white woman that was on her heels, and that was on the news. That white lady was not playing with Tiffany. She was asking questions, following all up behind her, and she.
Oh, you mean a reporter?
This, I believe, she's on some type of board. It's a white woman.
Okay, well, whatever it was, it didn't do no good.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you're talking about. I know you're talking about the young lady that got fired from the township. She's filed a civil rights suit. Everything got a suit attached to it. We ain't got no money, but everybody's trying to get some. But what? They fired the policeman that tased the young man. Rather than waiting, suspended him. He was on probation, but suspend him pending an investigation. They fired him. Now he's suing for wrongful termination. If you got any kind of sense, you would think about this.
How many?
You would think about it. Well, we're going to fight them. I appreciate you for doing this.
Yes. Well, you know what? I respect Dalton. I know a lot of you guys personally. I met Tiffany. I've done some work with her, and I wanted to be fair across the board. You know, that's why I opened it up.
Well, you ask your question right up front.
Right. So it won't be no. Oh,
you sure do.
He's showing favoritism. What's your question, ma'am?
Right.
This is Dr. Davis.
Hey, Dr. Davis, go ahead.
To Miss Dalton over there. What is it true that Dalton pays property taxes 5 times national average? So the average median property tax for you all is $3,648. Is that true?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh my
yes,
God!
Yes, ma'am.
Pay that.
We are one of the poorest municipalities, and got some of the highest taxes. And Tiffany tried to do a tax levy and raise our taxes annually.
Oh my God!
She wanted to raise our taxes.
I don't even.
Now why? And you love the people. Everything she is I love you, and there ain't nothing you can do about it. And God this, and God put me here. God don't like ugly. God don't like ugly.
No, he don't.
And they need to stop that. They need to stop that. All of them. They get up there and they open you up with prayer, and then they blast you. Trustee, watch the meeting. Last meeting, trustee told the house man, don't you pray for me.
Yeah, I put that video up there. I did put that video up there.
I don't know where your prayer might send me. Yeah, you don't know where a prayer like that might send you. And I go to church, but I'm not a holy roller. But I don't play with the Lord.
Amen.
Okay. Is that everything?
Yeah, and that's
any more questions?
The houses up there running like $145,000. So if you paying $3,000 in property taxes on a $145,000 property, you're supposed to really be living someplace that got a lot of amenities for them property taxes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
But when's
and when you talk to the assessor downtown, they try to explain it to you. You can't explain that to me. The only thing you can do is give me a break, like you gave Trump.
Now,
and all them white people up on North Shore Drive.
See?
Go ahead, Doctor. So Doctor, you have a question. Speak up, Doctor.
When is the last time y'all taxes were paid?
The question is, when was the last time?
We just got our first tax installment, and almost everybody got an increase. The second one will be coming out soon, but the first one is due March 1st, and mine went up. And I have 2 lots, so I pay 2 tax bills.
Wow. I'm so sorry.
Twice a year. Yep.
Wow.
That's true.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Absolutely it is.
Okay. Hey, listen, we're going to get ready to end this. We've been on here. Anything else? We've been on here about an hour and 14 minutes. I just want to.
Yeah, because I had to take Tiffany on the news to talk to y'all. Yeah. I had to take the segment.
Yeah. Okay. I'm sorry. But I wanted to.
No. I appreciate the time to let people know what is really going on, because some people don't know. And I thank you for the platform.
Well, actually, Tiffany is.
And I thank everybody out there that is backing us.
Right. Tiffany's one of my Facebook friends, so I'm quite sure she's probably watching and listening in. I hope she would have called. That would have been nice.
If not, they will catch it, but that's fine. That's
okay.
fine. No, she never calls because she doesn't want to fight with us on the air.
Oh, okay. All right.
She'll be on your next one when you don't have us.
Can you say what? Somebody want to say? Yeah, come on. Say it quick.
Listening to you all. I am. Listening to you all, yeah. That is cruel. That's what you call that's a devil. You know, that's cruel. That's cruelty. You know, it's like an animal. You know, you see an animal out there and leave them out in the street, you know. That's cruel. Yep. But God we don't get away with nothing. And it looks like all the politicians, they soon see God exposed them in his time. He's doing all that to himself. Because when in the end, you got to pay the man a fare. That was the day he read today. There's probably a lesson in all of this for the people in Dalton, just like you said. The people in Dalton should be heeding this. Right. And we all, you know what I'm saying? We all human beings and we all get a chance. So God gave her that opportunity. So she showed God he can't even trust him. Especially with his people. So no, she might get back, but she ain't gonna get away. Absolutely. All of them go down in the end. So you don't know what to do, so you got to ask him. Always to cry to the Lord. He'll show you his chosen. That's all I'm saying.
Okay. All right, people.
Hey, Mark, can I say one thing?
Yeah, because we finna get out of here. Come on, Bill. We're finna get out of here.
Looking at her actions, and she's not operating with a moral compass, and it's like I believe she's a puppet to the people higher up, and she's thinking that they have her back. So what she's not thinking the fact that she can be prosecuted. And you mentioned Mayor Kellogg. He never was. But in the end, it's no guarantee that she will walk away from it like he did. So we know how these people get down.
Absolutely.
But I appreciate this show, and most of us are not from Dalton, and I appreciate the lady from Dalton being on here, but she's a representation of us and Black women in particular, because that's what she is, and it don't look good. It don't look good.
Absolutely.
Okay. All right, people, I got to sign off.
Thank you all so much. I'm going to go.
Okay,
Bye-bye.
thank you. Bye-bye. You already know what it is. It's live, uncut, unedited. Tell the truth and shame the devil. I love being Black. All right, people, make sure you share the video. Like the video. I got 160-something people, 112 people on this live right now. Make sure you hit the like button. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. This is live, uncut, unedited. Send it to, you guys can send it to Tiffany, tag it to the trustees, anybody live in Dalton, so they can hear these are some of the concerns. Remember, again, I want to say that, hey, I don't have a skin in the game. Tiffany don't owe me anything. Dalton don't owe me anything. I don't own a business in Dalton. So I just decided to do this on my own. I wasn't asked to do this. I wasn't paid to make this live. This is totally, I wanted to report on this live. All right, so just let you guys know that. So I don't want nobody to say I've been paid or somebody persuade me to do this live. No, they didn't. Not at all. I just want to get that out, and I've been saying it over and over because I don't want to hear no backlash from this live. Period. I hold my own. I tell the truth. And I what? And shame the devil. That's what we do. And also, I love being Black. All right, people. Have a good day. Peace out.